Okay, I'm thinking a little bit too far in advance here. Yeah, I usually go the other way, but this way I just wanted to show an alternate route that I don't usually take, and of course that leads me to screwing things up. So, climb up here, and very nice. Now we're up here on this upper floor, and now what we're going to want to do is, once we've regained our stamina, go ahead and go across. Now this is where we go across there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, oh man, this is going to be such a boring episode, just me climbing everywhere. Now here you actually have to jump across, so keep that in mind that we go and do that. Now if you hold the A button when you're jumping, you'll actually be able to make a bit more of a leap. Although if you just tap it once, then you'll be able to go the minimal required distance in order to actually make the jump. So over here, we're going to go and drop down the right side over here. Now down there is where we're going to have to go in a second, but there's pipes leading down there that we can go ahead and get to without a hitch. So good for us. Let's just hurry up and do this, shall we? Now jump up here and then go ahead and slide down as much as you can. There we go. And now go over here to the left and then slide down once again. So as you can tell, yes, the indicators are kind of obvious. You loot, we shoot. Yeah, well, who's going to shoot me now? So there's a jerry can and some other things that we can grab. A Python and I think painkillers. Was it a painkiller? Whatever. They give us a lot in this area, which is pretty good, and we're going to use them for later, although not all are required. You only really need to use just one, but it's still, they give us like 5 before we actually need to actually use it. And I hate how the game forces you to use it. Like, it's understandable, but still at the same time, I'd rather not have been forced to use it. So go back up the way we came, and we're going to, I said, go to the left, please. And we're actually going to want to rest a second before heading off into the next part, which is climbing over here. So that's pretty good. Now, jump up, and then now we can go across here. And there's 2 more things we need to grab down there, which are going to be pretty easy to grab. So drop down there as far as you can go. Now, here's a ladder. You could have made your way across this another way, but go and press X. It'll drop down, and we'll go and turn around, head over this way, go along there, and with that, we'll be able to grab this one, which is the second jerry can, which is the thing that we needed. So that's actually really good. So there, you have collected 2 jerry cans. Go back to the elevator. Yeah, we might do that. Now, if you want, I guess we have to do it this way. Go over here, and for some reason we're shimmying there. Let's go ahead and drop down without dying. Thank you. Sometimes he just randomly jumps off. Like, a lot of time he'll say it's too high for him to drop down from, but then other times he'll just inexplicably drop, which is really annoying. So once that's done, God, I've played way too many climbing games like this. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm so reminded of Splinter Cell right now, and there's for obvious reasons, but we're gonna go and continue on over here and just make our way back up to this point, and now we can actually continue on backwards to where we once came. So jump across here, and then you can go and drop down because there's nothing else for us up there. And I think we collected everything. If we didn't, then it was of little to no importance. So let's get out of here, shall we? Back out here. And now climb back down the pole here, and now that we've done that, let's go ahead and climb up inside this really weird elevator. I wouldn't consider this an elevator, but hey, we can make love in it, then it's an elevator, so, well, it's a generator more like, but still. So you'll notice something is just randomly sitting on top of there. We'll be able to grab that in a second. I didn't forget about that. It's just this next part is kind of wonky and a little bit weird, I guess, because there are a couple different ways you can solve it. So over here, this is where we're basically going to be climbing along the exterior of this building, and you're going to be really careful because there are a couple places where you're going to, exercise caution when navigating through here, and you'll actually be able to make it through this part with only the usage of one Python. I've said Python a couple times there. So we're going to actually need to go all the way up, but I think I'm probably, I think I might be able to make it. If I sacrifice some of my stamina, now we're going to use it right here. Oops. I always do that right bumper. So we just need to get to that thing right there, and that's it. So we're going to continue and jump over here. Yeah, I would have used way too much anyway. So once we're climbed up here, now don't worry about going all the way up there. There's actually really nothing else for us there. And wow.
Crate looks like it's been damaged.
Wow, you sure picked a place there, didn't you? So go ahead and go. I mean, it's damaged, so why would you bother venturing after? What if everything fell out? So anyway, we're going to drop down here, and we're going to actually collect that item that was on top of the generator, so that's pretty cool. And I think it's only painkillers or something. What is it? What, a soda can? Yes, it is. It's just a soda can. It's not like... It's like when you think soda can, like whenever you pick like... never mind, whatever. That's dumb. So we're going to continue on over here, and I apologize for the commentary, you guys. I know it's just me basically saying, well, this is what you're supposed to do, and this is an easy way to do it, but there are other ways to do it. That's basically what I've been saying this entire time, and I apologize for that, because there's not really much else to talk about in this game. I think in Oh yeah, on March 17th, that's my 2-year anniversary for the Nuno Ellison Cruise account, which is pretty cool because I didn't think it'd ever go that far, and it's pretty cool because it's like, I don't know, I've kind of had that account like it's so much more exposed than my other ones were, so that's kind of cool. So
That was close.
yeah, so you get it. You just succumbed yourself to a near-death situation and lived. So over here, you're going to be a little bit careful. You're probably going to want to use a Pitten right over here, right there. And it's kind of funny when you see him because he leans against the foundation there, and it's like, wouldn't you lean with it or something, just because that would be easier? But we're gonna continue on up, and sometimes right there when you leave it there, he'll like activate it twice before moving up, which is really annoying. So up here we're gonna go do that, and I think I'm gonna probably make a special video for that 2-year occasion, but I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet because I haven't made this a formal announcement yet, but my stupid Gibson broke, like the jack fell out, so that's why the videos are kind of shitty last week for 3 doors down or whatever. So I went out and I bought a new Gretsch, which is sexy as hell, and I love that thing to death, and it's awesome. It sent me like $800, but it still works, and I think I'm gonna make a video with that being the first. So okay, there we go. So there's that to take in consideration. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually followed that account. That's, I guess, what some people would consider my main account. I don't really do the whole main account thing. Like, it is the one I probably update the most, but it's not like I don't even make any announcements there or anything. So I don't know. It's just the one that I upload more on, simply due to the fact that that's what that account calls for, is a lot more content than what this one has to offer, simply because I just do like a 1 video a day thing on this one, and I don't like doing more because generally I feel like people are probably going to be overwhelmed, and also I don't make content that fast for this kind of thing. I mean, I do like stock more videos than what I upload, but at the same time, that's just so that I can have a steady rate of uploading instead of just, doing whenever the hell I feel like it. So we're going to go ahead and continue onwards. And more recently, it's been a lot easier to record Jak and Daxter, since that game is a lot more linear and short, that I can just go ahead and do that. And plus, I've played it multiple times in the past. Whereas this one and Journey, I've played a couple more times. I already finished Journey. I just have to edit it and then render it and then upload it. But I don't want to upload too much of it. It's only 5 episodes long, which is kind of funny, but this is really cool. So, wow, he was climbing onto nothing there for a second. We're going to climb up here. And you wanted to make sure to pick up that Pitten over there because it's a little complicated to do this next part without it. So just make sure you have it just for the lulsies. So over here we've got a little moment of reprieve that we can go on and then head up this red pipe right here. Now this part is really annoying because there's going to be a broken pipe, and every time you want to climb down from said broken pipe, it will screw your detail up. It's really annoying. Up there's a small ledge that we can reprieve ourselves with stamina, as well as, I think, a soda pop, and we actually have to go across the broken one, and it makes it really annoying to go down that pipe. Right there off to the right is the one we have to go down, but first I'm gonna go over here and try and go down as slowly as possible. So this next one, right there, you can see it was slightly a different gradient, but if you go onto it just a little bit, it'll be super annoying. And climb up, thank you. So there, we're gonna wait here for a second. Now we're gonna climb back up, and make sure you have a Pitten for those. Yeah, there I go again, saying Pitten. So whatever. Clash of the Pittons. So you see it's just a little bit off. Just be careful for that. Over there to the left, you'll see that where we have to jump up, so keep that in mind. That we're probably going to want to use one as we're getting near that ledge over there, since we can't just put it onto nothing. We need to actually have some kind of, I guess, a wall to pin it onto. So once we get halfway across that top ledge, I think we'll go ahead and use it there, because we need as much of it as we can while making as much progress as we can. So with this, we're going to press right bumper. Haha! There we go. All right, we'll go ahead and go across. And we're going to continue on. We'll just take it with you. Damn it. So we're going to continue over this thing over here. And we're actually almost there. We're very near from where we have to go. So once we climb up just a little more, I guess, and something fell. I don't know what. We are at the crate. So jump across to that and jump onto the crate. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it.
Here they are. Antibiotics for May. And what's this? A grappling hook. They packed useful things in those boxes.
Hell yeah! It's like, just in case, we're going to put some antibiotics as well as a hookshot here. So that's really awesome. Now we have this hookshot element that we get to take in. So you have found a rope and grappling hook.
To May.
Yes, okay, let's, shall we? Wow. I'm like standing on nothing. We're gonna go ahead and use the hook shot. You just press X when you see a place where you can do it. And now here it's basically as it is in any other game. You go ahead and just swing, and it's very easy. Like, it's very fluid, and I really like that. So over here we've got another one that we can go and use, and we're actually gonna want to go over here to the right because I think there's an inhaler down there that we're gonna definitely want. And we already have one, but we don't really. We were gonna use it on that one part when we were leaving the hotel when we were leaving the mall to give someone an inhaler, and he was like literally like a floor away from it, which I feel bad for, but still. So once that's done, we can go ahead and re-grab that same one so that we can do it. The range is kind of limited, so just be careful. Except you can make some pretty good jumps as well as you do your swinging mechanics. This totally reminds me of Wind Waker, you guys. So head over here and go over to this very strangely placed one, and yes, there we go. And with that, suicide! Oh, that would be so scary, you guys. Oh man. Alright, so now here you're actually going to be a little bit careful, and you cannot, I should say, go from grappling hook to grappling hook, so keep that in mind. It's not like I said can there, so go ahead and use it right there. And what? Jump. And with that, we will activate something, hopefully. What the?
Whoa,
spoilers.
Another quake. Hold on.
Our protagonist is a fat ass. Oh god, he landed from that hookshot grapple, and it caused the entire building to shake. So, I forgot his name. They don't mention it too often. I know I've looked at like a couple times, but I just don't remember it at the moment. So we're gonna go down here, and I don't think there's anything over there to the right. Probably instant death, so don't bother with that. We're gonna climb down now here. Now here is like one of those Jackie Chan Who Am I segments where we're going down this entire area, but of course we're not as badass as Jackie Chan, so we're gonna have to stop every so often because we're gonna get tired. So what we're gonna want to actually do is drop down, and now we're gonna want to be very careful. We need to drop down and then roll off to the left as much as you can, and be careful because remember, when you're grabbing on, your stamina will be lowered and we won't have a chance to use it. So go over to that area where there's that, come on, jump please, to that other crate over there. There's not going to be anything in the crate, which is odd. Why there would just be a crate there with nothing in it, or maybe there might be, I don't know. There's, okay, there. The music gets so like epic when that happens, so that's just basically to restore our stamina. See, I don't think you can open it. There are a couple things later in the game where if you shoot things open, you'll be able to access them, but this is not one of them, and it makes it really obvious because it auto locks onto it. So again, here, I think you probably can go off to the right, but I think you're gonna want to be a bit careful. Jump down, thank you. Sorry. See, look at that, look at that. It's just if you don't do it in the, if you don't wait for the animation, you get screwed over. So let's go and go down here. It's like, oh, take a look at my nuts, New York. Except this isn't New York, this is Haventown. So be a little bit careful. And if you're not slowing down, you can't grab onto them. So that's another, I let go of it there, game. Whatever. So be a little bit careful. You need to go down over to the area where you see the red. So we're going to go full speed, ignore that. And then over here to the right. Whatever, that works. That works splendidly. And there we go. Alright, we made it through there. And this is a very oddly shaped portion of the area we're at. It seems so very disproportionate. So now that that's done, we're basically at the end of this. Because he's going to nut out something very obvious.
I should be able to get back to the street through here.
Of course, because you can just be able to tell that. So now that that's done, what is over there? Nothing. We can go ahead and head over here and grapple again. It's going to be a while before we can grapple anymore, so enjoy it while you can. Jump over there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now jump down here. And now drop down. I said game, drop down. I hate, there we go. And I don't think there's anything over here. This is just other areas that we've been. This is where we threw the guy into the fire and he didn't even care. And this is where we fought the 4 people over there off to the left. And then over there, what is that? That's nothing. That was probably where we did something else, but this is basically the other side of that area. And there's a thing over there we can go and grab, and we're going to go grab that really fast. Or can we? Can we grab it from here? I thought we could. Probably. Yes. Drop down, please. And we're going to go ahead. There it is. Okay. So, okay, fine. Fine, we'll help you then. So over here. Alright, so oral rehydration salts. Okay, so now let's head down there now. Because apparently he's going to be calling us for help, and he was apparently not very hostile, so we're going to climb down slowly because you never know when this game is going to be really annoying. And, okay, there it is. So over here. Yes, this is where we're going to use our first aid kit, so make sure you have it. Yeah,
If
we're gonna
someone's
help
still
him.
bleeding, we can cut it off and I can get free.
What is this, 127 hours? Or was it days? Whatever. We're going to provide the victim. And with that, we've saved our second dude. Or did we?
Shit. I'm still alive.
So, very nice. Make sure you do that, alright? Because that's pretty important for us later. And
The
unfortunately,
supply crates are all pretty much gone by now. But if you look hard enough, you can still find the stuff you need.
well, thank you.
An earthquake shakes up the city. It uncovers new stuff we couldn't get at before.
That's pretty nice. So, it seems like these guys would almost be hoping for more earthquakes to be able to help them out. So, I don't know what that reminds me of. So.
I'm a little dizzy now. Just gonna rest for a while.
Alright, so that's cool. And make sure you have those oral rehydration pills. I forgot what those did though. We get an abundance of new items in this next part, and I'm 100% not exactly sure of all of them. But alright, so I guess yeah, just the stamina capacity not very good. So we're gonna go ahead and just hold on to those for later, because a lot of these items we're getting are gonna be for people, and a lot of them are pretty annoying / difficult to get. Now this part is kind of weird. You're gonna make sure you work fast. Otherwise, if you fall, then you're gonna screw yourself, alright? So, or fall from too high. So, just keep on dropping down, and keep on dropping down, and there we go. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at that one part where I was pointing to it last time. You can't really see it from here because it's on the other side from that part, but once we step into the, once we step into the light, then we've got, very nice, the very end of that portion. Now, this next part is extremely sprawling and very kind of, I don't know, this is like the meat of the game here that we're getting into, and it's actually kind of difficult, and I still want to practice it a little more before I record it. Even though I have done it once, it's still kind of like I still get lost, because we're gonna have to go into the dust and explore extensively, go on rooftops and such, and it's just, it's kind of interesting. So we're gonna meet off again in the next part right over here, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this segment of I Am Alive. It's probably going to be like 2 episodes or whatever. My name is Elson Cruz, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.